Hi guys, welcome to this 5-minute inspiration. I hope I can stick to my 5 minutes. We will wait and see what happens. So as you know, this month is all focusing on the power of your mind. So I wanted to bring you and kick you off this month with a little 5-minute inspiration all about the power of positivity. So the power of actually thinking about positive thoughts. So I don't know how many of you have heard about the law of attraction, but ultimately what it's saying there, and you may have read about it in books or seen videos about it, is that the more positive you are with your thoughts, with your manifestations of dreams, of goals, the more positive you can be about it, the more positive is attracted to your life. And in the sort of law of attraction, it's quite hard to get your head around the things that it talks about that you attract. So it works in the opposite way, that when you are negative and when you have negative thoughts, negative things come to you. So that's quite hard to swallow, and it's hard to get used to. It's taken me a few years to fully kind of accept that. But once I did, it allowed me to take more control over my actions and my thoughts and actually change my perspective. So you may have heard that as human beings, we have maybe 60,000 thoughts a day, which is a crazy amount of thoughts. I mean, imagine if you could listen to all those thoughts. It would be quite overwhelming. So it's quite interesting how the law of attraction works, in that your thoughts, maybe all 60,000 of them, if they were all negative, you can see how that could perpetuate into a negative mindset, into a negative life. You think about the times when you've got out of bed in the morning and maybe you've just got up and felt a bit miserable. You've got up, you've had a bad night's sleep, or maybe something's going on in your life, and you get up and you stub your toe, or you trip, or you fall down the stairs. These are all regular occurrences for me. Isn't it funny how sometimes that then continues through the rest of the day? You get in the car and there's traffic and, people in the way, and, you get to work and someone annoys you or frustrates you within the first 5 minutes. And, it feels like the day snowballs and becomes this big, negative, horrible day. But what if we were to stop in our tracks, where we had that first instance of a negative thought and turned it around? I wonder what would happen. So I've been practicing this myself and trying to see how, when I do have those moments where something goes wrong or something happens and I don't feel too positive, how can I spin it around and actually turn the situation into a positive? And sometimes that's really tough. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's not easy, but the more I do it, the more positive I feel, the more things I feel I can tackle, I can face, I can cope with. So I'd love for you to start practicing this in your life. Maybe you could get yourself up in the morning and start with a really positive thought. Now, it might be focusing on gratitude. Maybe you want to focus on the things that you are grateful for. Or maybe just a positive thought for the day ahead. And it can be really small, but starting your day off in that way, or maybe even resetting your day. Maybe the morning hasn't gone too well. Resetting it to focus on something positive will actually help you have a more positive day. And do you know what? Sometimes it's hard to get yourself into that positive mindset. So some great things you can do is maybe some reading. Maybe you can listen to a great podcast. Maybe you can listen to this video. Yeah. Or maybe you can have a great conversation with someone that always lifts you up. Or my personal favorite is listening to music and having a happy playlist. So it's my go-to playlist of my favorite songs, the sorts of songs that can never fail to make you smile. And I'll pop that playlist on, probably sing hideously to it, and may even dance to it. And singing and dancing tends to lift me out of that mood or lift my spirits so much more effectively than just even listening to it. So I'd highly recommend giving that a go. I love a good silly dance. So remind yourself each day that your mind is a really powerful thing. When you fill your life with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Now, I can't recommend enough to watch things like The Secret on Netflix, maybe read the book, and look into it. Do more research, find out more, and don't just take my opinion as the right opinion. Go and look it up for yourself, but more importantly, try it. Give it a go. Anyway, I want to thank you for listening, and I hope the power of positivity will carry you through this next year in the most positive, amazing way. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye.